Pronouns and parallelism are tools that can help you to bring clarity, correctness, and style to your writing. Let's take a look at pronouns first. We use pronouns to take the place of nouns so that we don't have to repeat the same word over and over in a sentence. The noun, the word or the name, that is replaced by the pronoun is called an antecedent. In this section, we'll review how to make sure to choose the right pronoun, the pronoun that agrees with its antecedent. A pronoun has to agree with its antecedent, the noun it replaces, in gender and number. This is particularly important when you have a sentence that contains more than one pronoun replacing more than one noun. In this example, Carol Phillips is one noun and her students is another noun. Notre Dame University marketing professor Carol Phillips says that when her students brag that they aren't susceptible to advertising, she points to their shoes, their hats, and their computers. The pronoun she replaces the noun Carol Phillips. She is a feminine pronoun because Carol Phillips is a woman, and she is singular because Carol Phillips is just one person. In the same sentence, the pronoun they replaces the noun her students. Her students is a plural noun, so the pronoun must also be plural, they. We'll take a closer look at another type of pronoun, the possessive pronoun, in the list of their shoes, their hats, and their computers, when we talk about pronoun case. Indefinite pronouns like anyone, everyone, someone, nobody, each, and something go with singular pronouns. In this example, the indefinite pronoun each must be matched with a singular pronoun. In this case, his or her. The survey asks students to report on their eating habits. Each knows that fatty foods like hamburgers and fries will affect his or her health. To correct errors of pronoun-antecedent agreement, often the best method is to rewrite the sentence. Change the subject, in this case from each, which requires the awkward singular pronoun his or her, to all, which requires the plural pronoun their. Pronoun reference. When a pronoun does not refer to a clear and specific antecedent, the reader is likely to get confused about the meaning of the sentence. In this example, from Why Are Textbooks So Expensive by Henry Roediger, the pronoun them clearly refers to its antecedent, the reasons. Although the reasons listed above may have some merit, I don't think any of them is fundamental to why textbook prices are so high. Pronoun case. When a pronoun functions as the subject of the sentence, typically before the verb, we use the subjective case, I, we, you, he, she, it, they, or who. In the sentence, we visited the Osmonds, we is the subject. When the pronoun is the object of a verb or preposition, we use the objective case, me, us, you, him, her, it, them, and whom. In the sentence, the Osmonds visited us, the pronoun, after the verb, takes the objective case, us. A third case is the possessive: my, our, your, his or her, their, and whose. In this example from Henry Roediger's Why Are Textbooks So Expensive?, the sentence begins with a pronoun as the subject. Roediger is writing about his own experience here. I was a psychology major and was about to take a course in history of psychology. Since the pronoun he uses to refer to himself is the subject of the sentence, he uses the subjective case, I. Another of Roediger's sentences includes a pronoun as the object of the verb. The book had cost him $2.95, which is still listed in my copy. Since the pronoun refers to the object of the verb, Roediger uses the objective case, him. The same sentence includes a possessive pronoun. Here the author is writing not about himself as the subject, and not about another person as the object of a verb, but rather about a possession, or something belonging to the author. For this reason, Roediger uses the possessive case, my. The book had cost him $2.95, which is still listed in my copy. Parallelism. When you want to provide a list of items, for example, 3 or more actions, or people, or places, or things, be sure that all of the listed items share the same grammatical form and are separated from one another by commas. If you want to mention 3 actions, like the ones listed in this example from Happy Meals and Old Spice Guy, make sure each item begins with the same verb form, and remember to include a comma between the first items in the series. In the laudable quest to fight childhood obesity, it's hard to get kids to exercise, control their portions, and hold the salt. Since you are repeating 3 verb phrases, each item beginning with the same infinitive verb form, you can omit the word to before the last items in the series. To exercise, to control their portions, and to hold salt doesn't flow nearly as well as to exercise, control their portions, and hold the salt. Use parallelism to make more stylish sentences. Another way to bring clarity and style to your writing is to incorporate paired conjunctions. These word pairs, which emphasize the relationships between 2 or more linked ideas, also require parallel structure. Here's an example. Both Happy Meals and the Old Spice Guy are examples of powerful marketing. The pair of correlative conjunctions used in this example is both and. The other paired conjunctions are not only, but also, either or, and neither nor. Some of the examples that appear in this presentation were borrowed from the EN 101 textbook, Back to the Lake, published by Norton. Thanks for watching.